So we recently hit 500 subscribers on the channel. Release the confetti! Yeah, I know I'm a bit late. Leave me alone. So we hit 500 subscribers on the channel, and that is absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is a goal I set as soon as I set out to do YouTube. Like, okay, let's hit 500, let's do it, and let's just get it done. And we did it, and we did it, and we did it way sooner than I thought we would. It practically happened overnight, which is just awesome. So thank you all so much for sticking around and supporting me. It really does mean the world. So to celebrate the 500 special, I made a little announcement in the Discord that I'd be hosting a Q&A as well as a meme competition. So if you want to see the Q&A, then it's going to be this first half of the video, and if you want just want the memes, then it's going to be the next half of the video. Also, I had no idea how to like supplement this since I didn't want to record it live, so I'm just going to use Ultra Kill footage in the background, so I'm also christening this my first Ultra Kill video. You're welcome, Spicy. So I asked all of you goobers to submit your questions for the Q&A and your memes for the meme competition in the Discord server, and by the way, thanks for all the submissions, everybody. It really does mean a lot that you're all invested in a silly little guy like me. I'm gonna do my best to answer all of them. I can't promise I'll answer all of them, but you know, there's a decent amount, so I'll probably be able to answer all of them. Starting off with one from Spicy Vending Machine himself. What made you want to start YouTube? Well, YouTube's kind of just been one of those things that's like always been around in my life. Like, it's just my main source of entertainment, and it's just sort of always been there in the background. And I see all these like big creators and small creators making these like amazing productions and just awesome, funny videos. And I'm thinking to myself, I have the knowledge. I took 4 years of film classes. I know how to edit. I know like how to do comedic timing and stuff like that. I know how the YouTube algorithm works for the most part. And it's just kind of something I've always wanted to do, is just to make entertainment and make videos that I think are funny and that I hope other people are funny. And it's just like, it's just the most appealing thing in the world to me. And that's kind of what made me just want to start. It's just like, there's no reason for me not to try. Like, I might as well just go for it. If I'm, you know, I'm successful, which I really hope I am, because I do want to be extremely successful with this, then it'll be the best job in the world, and I'll never have to work a day in my life because I'd enjoy what I do. So that's what really made me want to start YouTube. Enter Blink, Blinky Senpai themselves, asks, if you were given the choice of wielding an elemental power, what would it be? I initially interpreted this as like Avatar terms, but I assume you might just mean like any element in general. But I'm going to go off of the 4 elements from Avatar. I would, without a doubt, be an airbender. Like 100% I'd be an airbender. Just that feeling of freedom and enlightenment and stuff like that. Like, I love all that philosophical stuff, you know? I love it, and it's just like, I don't know, I've always resonated well with the airbenders, so I'd probably be an airbender. Christy, my good friend, asks, why the name Void, and did you have any other names you thought of being? Well, there's a very long story behind my username, and I'll do my best to like summarize it so I'm not waffling on for too long. My tag before I was Void was cleanup aisle 3 or cleanup aisle 7, and I just thought that was funny, so that was my tag before that. But as to why I chose Void, originally I was just trying to think of a new tag just to sort of rebrand just myself, not necessarily YouTube, just myself, because I had the name Void before I started doing YouTube. And this is going to get a bit personal here. I chose the name Void because I chose it at a point in my life where I was sort of very like emotionally empty as a person. Like, I would hear all these fights. I would like, you know, hear about all this drama going on, all these terrible things happening. And, you know, even when it was people close to me, I'd feel nothing. And I used to be a very cold individual, and I kind of just embraced that with the name Void. But not long after I chose the name, I met a group of people who I'm no longer in contact with that were really healthy for me to be around. A bunch of people who were all sort of getting their own struggles, and we all just got together and collectively decided, hey, we're struggling. We're all struggling in our own ways, but we can be happy if we want to, and we did, and that was really healthy to me. So now Void is more a name I associate with my emotional growth as an individual. It was originally a name that represented my emptiness as a person and how I felt as an individual, but now it's something I associate with emotional growth and growing with others. So that's the origin behind my name. And as for other names I thought of being for YouTube, no, I didn't really have anything else. I was just like, this is who I am, and I'm cool with that. Jayway asks, who is the coolest person in the world and why is it me? Well, Jayway, I can't say you're the coolest person in the whole world, but I can certainly say you're one of the coolest people in the Void world because you're one of the OGs and you've been around forever. So, props to you, my dude. Deggy Dylan asks, how many of them did you Let's move on to the next one. Jayway also asks, why did you do it, Void? What could you have possibly stood to gain by doing something so horrid? I want to make this very clear to all of you. What happens when Void is not on screen is none of your concern. I do what I do to fuel my content forward. It doesn't matter to you. You're just a consumer. You just consume and consume and consume the content. How I get it to you and what I do to provide it for you is not relevant. Just consume it and don't worry about a single thing. Slime Boy, my special little goober, asks, if you could make a video game, what genre would it be and how would the gameplay be? And he also asked, if you could make a series or anime, what genre would it be? Well, if I could make my own anime, it would be a high school romance drama of all the outer gods going to school together and getting into romantic little debacles. So that would be my anime. As for a video game I'd make, that's a pretty hard question to answer. I've never really thought about it because coding and game design has always just been one of those things where it's like, so much work. I don't know how you make Obliterate, Spicy. I don't know how you dedicate so much time to it. That coding stuff is beyond this world. But I did used to dabble in RPG Maker games, and I really do like the RPG Maker style, as well as story-based games. So take, for example, One Shot. I'd probably make something like that. I don't know if I'd have the skill to do a fourth wall break type of thing, but I'd probably do some sort of story-based game where you walk around, collect items, and the player feels connected to the world in some way. So that's probably the type of game I'd like to make. Keely, I know that's you under the Bob alias. Keely asks, what's your favorite dog breed? I have to admit something to all of you right now. I am not a big dogs person. I'll just be upfront about that. I do like some dogs, but it really just depends on how well behaved they are and how loud they are. But I'd say the German Shepherd's probably one of my favorite breeds. Maybe not my absolute favorite. I'm a big Golden Retriever guy in that respect, but I'd say German Shepherds are probably my favorite breed of dog. Especially one of my family friends has a half German Shepherd dog named Finny, and he's just the cutest thing in the world. I'll put a few pictures of him up on screen right now. Grim, my home slice bread slice, asks, if you could have one thing in this world, anything at all, what would you pick and why? Oh, well, that's an easy one, Grim. It would be an endless supply of Sprite Cranberry, without a doubt. I'd have just an endless supply, just a Sprite Cranberry factory specifically for that drink, just in my backyard, just constantly making me Sprite Cranberry all the time. Easily that'd be the thing I'd have. Slimeboy also asks, from where do you have your stream intro song? Oh, well, that's an easy one. My stream intro song, my normal one, is one of the soundtracks from Celeste. That's why I played the game. I haven't got to the point in Celeste where that track is played, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. Bob asks, favorite and least favorite video game? Games you enjoyed the most. Least doesn't have to be objective. I think the two video games that are tied for first place for me in terms of just overall how much I love them are Terraria and One Shot. They just both resonate with me in just their own unique ways that, like, I can't enjoy one more than the other. Terraria really inspired me to just be as creative as possible and just, like, made my creative gears turn and spin in more than just video game ways, just in any ways. Like, I think of whole stories and stuff like that just by playing the game. And One Shot resonates with me because its story actually had an impact on me as an individual. So I'd say those two are tied for the top spot. As for one of my least favorite video games, Super Meat Boy. I have never been more angry in my life playing that game, and I will never, ever, even for a bajillion subscribers, will never touch Super Meat Boy ever again. Never. I can't go through that again. I was lucky. I got to go through that rage when I was young and my body could handle it. If I go through that kind of anger, contempt, spite, and malice now, I will literally die on the spot. Okay, Jayway submitted a lot of questions, so we're gonna do a bit of a lightning round here. What is the best meme template? E. How many seagulls would you have to find in your house before you start to get suspicious that someone is putting them there, and why? At least 1,000. What country of the world would you most like to fight 10 random citizens from? Canada, because they don't exist and I'd win instantly. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes. What 2 video games combined do you think would make the most interesting video game? Metal Gear Rising and Devil May Cry. And that's the lightning round. Hope you enjoyed it, Jayway. Did that just for you, bud. Broski Dude asks, favorite food? I always wondered what Reapers and Void creatures were interested in when it comes to food. There's no delivery service in the Void. No Domino's, no McDonald's, no nothing. We just get whatever reality decides to blink out of existence. So we really have to make do with what we got. I must say I'm a big fan of discarded oil barrels, skeletons. I'm a big fan of tombstones, especially the cross-shaped ones. And I'm also a big fan of all that juicy, unused internet just stuff that just falls down there randomly. I consume it, and then I emit the Wi-Fi. That's why I'm in charge in the Void. That's why I'm the harbinger of it. Because I control the Wi-Fi down there. And everybody wants a piece of Wi-Fi in the endless darkness. Bob asks, do you recognize the bodies in the water?
Can you see them? Can you see us? Can you see them? Can you see them? They can see you. We can see you. Will you help us? Do you remember us? How could you forget? After everything. Don't you remember us?
But that's going to be the end of the Q&A section of the video, and wow, some really great questions from all you goobers. Couple of deep personal questions and plenty of funny little questions that I could just like do funny memes for, so thanks for the free content. And speaking of free content, let's move on to the meme competition and see who's the top memer in the Discord. The winner of the meme competition gets bragging rights as the best memer in the Discord server, at least for 2023, and I get more free content, so you're welcome. Void, I would never be a simp. Ovid, at your service, my king. That one's pretty good. I like that this one is Void themed. I enjoy that. And it's no surprise that anyone would go full simp mode for Ovid, because, I mean, just like, look at that beard, man. I mean, like, beautiful, gorgeous. I would give this one 3.5 big shots out of 5. Oh, we got one from Jayway. Me waiting for Void to make a Terraria updates tier list. You know what, Jayway? Fine. 30-second tier list, let's go. Doing a Terraria updates tier list. Okay, here we go. Terraria version 1.0, the initial release of the game, A tier. Terraria 1.1, added hard mode, S tier. Terraria 1.2, added Golem, Queen Bee, Crimson, a whole bunch of other stuff, S tier. Terraria 1.2.4 added Duke Fishron and Fishing, B tier. Terraria 1.3 added the Moonlord, Granite Caves, and a whole bunch of other cool shit like that, and S tier. Terraria Journey's End, kinda mid, not gonna lie, B tier. Terraria Labor of Love made all the mid stuff from Journey's End pretty damn good. Alright, S tier. Thank you for coming out to my tier list today, guys, and hopefully you really enjoyed this video. Oh well, see you next time. This one's video, and I haven't looked at this one yet. I've seen a couple of them, but I haven't looked at this one yet.
Patrick, did you or did you not open my bag of carbon monoxide in the Krusty Krab? I'm just saying, hypothetically, how would we close it?
Okay. Okay, alright. I do love me a SpongeBob meme, I can't deny. The image for Patrick here, that's pretty good, and then the flip phone PNG, I like that. I'd give this one 3 big shots out of 5. I'd say this 3 big shots out of 5. We got one from Christy here. Remember to stay hydrated. Don't overwork yourself too much. Don't forget to take breaks. And remember to love yourself. Now, well, I gotta admit, this is a super wholesome one, and the Pikachu is just like, just his little nonchalant, yeah. So I'd say this is 4 big shots out of 5. All right, we got a series of images that's all one meme from Dylan. I haven't looked at this one yet, so this is gonna be new for me. What happens when antimatter comes into contact with matter? When antimatter comes into contact with matter, both particles annihilate each other, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. This process is called annihilation. Antimatter is composed of antiparticles, which have the same mass as their corresponding particles in ordinary matter, but opposite change. Oh, wait, I think I see where this is going. That face. What's the next one? Oh, oh, oh my god, that is fucking funny. I'm glad I went in to look at this one. That is really funny. You even got Grim here with his scythe and everything. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. I love that so much. Alright, I think it's safe to say we got our first 5 big shots out of 5 for this one. Good on you, Deggy. This is a fucking fresh-ass meme. And we got another one from Deggy coming in with the killer. Oh boy, here we go. Out of your friends, which one are you? Truck freak. Crazy ass. And the fighter. We got the British fighter, lads. This one's also very funny. I'm also happy you included Amethyst in this one. I don't know why is she a truck freak though? Why is Amethyst a truck freak? That picture of Luke with the shotgun, that is priceless. I mean, that is just priceless. And then the bottom left you got. Oh, but man, that's good. I really like that. I'm liking that a lot of these memes are themed around us, and that's really cool. I'd give this one. I'm gonna give this one 4.5 big shots out of 5. Very, very close, but the first one was like, oh my god, that one killed me. That was like very like Astif movie energy. That's what the previous one was like. Now we got some submissions from Alley Cat. Whoever's making that. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna give this one 3.5 big shots out of 5. Them, don't get too drunk tonight. Me, stumbling around at 4 a.m. with a random stick I found. You know, this one's actually pretty ironic because I was legit actually watching Lord of the Rings today. So that's pretty funny timing that you submit a Lord of the Rings meme the same day I'm recording this. So on account of the fact that I was watching Lord of the Rings today and that this is kind of like literally me, I'm gonna give this 4 big shots out of 5. All right, we got one of Blink's memes here. D&D in a nutshell. That's the caption he typed with it. Genital shaman, penis paladin, cock mage, dick warlock. I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate to D&D campaigns. I've played a fair few of campaigns in my day, and I can say this is pretty accurate. I'm gonna give this meme 2.5 big shots out of 5. All right, we got one more meme. We're down to the last one. It's from Blink. All right, it's a TikTok, so I would say immediate points off, but I'm not gonna be that guy. Maybe we should ban this app. I will say, the way it's presented and like the way it does, it kind of reminds me of that one video where it's like me rendering at like 3 a.m. and it's the guy in like his like college classroom thing, and he has Gandalf epic sax guy on like every single monitor, and that gives like very similar energy to this. So for that, I'll give it like a 3 big shots out of 5. But I think with that, with all the memes reviewed, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that this meme by Deggy is the winner. This is the winner. You get bragging rights, Deggy. You're the winner of the meme competition. That's not to say any of the other memes any of you submitted were bad or mid or anything. I enjoyed them all. The fact that you submitted anything for the contest at all is just like fantastic. I love seeing community engagement, and I got a good laugh, and it was a whole bunch of fun looking at these memes, and we should definitely do more of these meme contests in the future, without a doubt. But yeah, Deggy, you're the crowned memer of the Discord server as of 2023, and this meme is just hilarious. I mean, this really got me. This was hilarious. Like I said, very Astif movie energy. And I feel like that's how a lot of your humor is, Deggy, and I mess with it. I mess with it hard. Anyways, that's where we're going to round things out. Thank you all so much for helping me get to 500 subscribers in the time we did. I'm shocked we even reached this goal before the year was out with the way things were going, but hopefully things start picking up soon, and hopefully we start getting more traction, and, you know, I just really want to say that I am appreciative of each and every single one of you. Like, none of these memes in this place and none of these questions in this place would be here without any of you. So take this video as a thank you and a celebration of all of you. This isn't about me, it's about all of you. But seriously, it really does mean the world that you're all sticking around and supporting me. It's like, I never thought I'd get this far, and it's just so incredible. I mean, honestly, thank you. If you're subscribed to the channel and you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord server with the link down in the description. It's an absolutely fantastic place to hang out. Great way to talk to me and Grim and all the other members of the crew that you've come to know and love. And if you want to take part in future projects like this, then joining the Discord is really the only way you're going to be able to do it. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out our podcast, the BVG Power Hour. It's a great place to get more content out of me, Grim, and Luke, and hopefully we'll have some guest stars on soon, and hopefully you'll get something out of it by listening to it. We cover a variety of topics, and there's only going to be new episodes every week, so eventually there'll be an episode that's for you. And just before I let you go, again, one more sincere thank you for all the support on my channel and getting me to 500 subscribers in the first place. And here's to 1,000 subscribers in 2024. Here's to 1,000. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks again for watching this video, and as always, have a good day, everyone.